they'll pick a restaurant to go to and talk to each other, see if they really like the way each other are, and if they do, fine. If they don't, then...
Okay. And like, have you ever seen some? I mean, I know you've been in the ministry a while, so like, how do they meet, or how does that work?
I'm not really. I've never been there, you know.
Okay.
They're older.
Okay, so you haven't really seen anybody.
I've never seen it happen because it's just the two people and a chaperone, like an older person.
Okay. Are you courting with anybody? Do you call it courting, or what do you guys call it?
I don't know.
Some people
I don't do it, so I don't know.
Okay, some people call it courting, some people call it...
Yeah, I've heard it, like dating, whatever. I don't know.
This is not something you choose to do right now? Or? Okay. So, like, if you did see someone that you liked or wanted to get to know better, how does that work?
Well, if I wanted to talk to someone or whatever, I'm not 18 yet, so I don't really know if, I don't think I'd be able to, I don't know.
Okay. What do you mean, like, how come you wouldn't?
I mean, like, because we don't talk to each other, the boys and girls are separate. We have to go to the pastor and say, I like this person, can I talk to them? He'd probably say, I don't really know what he'd say, because I've never done that. I've never been interested, really.
Okay. Go ahead.
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I know we talked a lot about your family and the ministry and where you live. So you guys live here in Texas, so I get that right. That's right. Okay. And there's no one that you feel afraid of or has hurt you or done something to you they shouldn't. Okay. Let's see. Well, the next thing I'm going to do, and I do this with all the teenagers and kids I talk to, is I've got some drawings. And just to let you know, these drawings are of kids with no clothes on, so they do have, like, all the body parts on there. But that's just so you can tell me, like, what you call your body parts. Okay? Because when I talk to lots of different teenagers and kids, they call them different things. So I want to make sure I call it whatever you call it, okay? I'll show you these. There's a boy and a girl, a front side, and there's a back side. Okay? Which one is the girl? Okay, which one is the boy? And which one is most like you? Okay. I'm just going to start with this one. Set that to the side for now. I'm going to open this so you can see both sides. And I'm just going to use this green marker and I'm going to put girl right up here. Okay. And if you all let you get whichever marker you choose. And do you know the places like on your body that nobody's supposed to touch you or look at you? Okay, if you will just put an X on those places. I'm just going to scoot up so I can see a little better.
And I don't wear anything to expose my body at all.
Okay.
Anything from here to here.
Okay, so you're trying to what line so that's you don't wear anything that would expose that part. Okay. What do you know the other place on the other side of your body that no one should touch? Okay, will you put an X there? Okay. So these lines right here, that's you don't show anything that would expose that or that part right there. Okay. So you put X's on these two places. What do you call that place?
Breast.
Breast. Okay. And you put an X there. What do you call that place?
I don't know.
I know sometimes it's embarrassing. Whatever you call it's okay. I hear lots of different words.
I mean, the vulva.
Okay. Vulva? Is that what you want to call it?
I mean, I guess. I don't know.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
What do you mean? I mean, like scientifically or what?
Whatever you're comfortable with calling it, it's fine.
I just usually call it a private area.
Okay, that's fine if that's what you... Yeah, whatever you're comfortable with calling it. It doesn't have to be the scientific name. Private area. And what about this place?
Stay the same.
Private area? Okay, so kind of like a front private area and a back private area. Okay. And so you know those are places on your body that nobody's supposed to touch you or look at you. Has someone ever touched your breasts? Has someone ever tried to touch your breasts? Okay. Has someone ever asked you if they could touch your breasts? Okay. Has someone ever touched your private area? Has someone ever tried to touch your private area? Has someone ever asked you if they could touch your private area? Okay. Has someone ever touched, and I said private area, but that front, this private area. Has someone ever touched this private area? Someone ever asked you if they could touch this private area or look at it? Okay. Has someone ever shown you that part of their body or tried to make you touch them? Okay. Do you know what to do if something like that were to happen?
Probably punch him and run away.
Punch him and run away.
I don't know if ever been that case.
Yeah, well, and the most important thing to do is always tell someone that you trust, an adult that you trust. Because that, that shouldn't happen, but sometimes if it did, or if it were to happen, always tell. Even if someone tells you not to tell. Has someone ever asked you to keep a secret?
Friend.
Okay. And what was the secret about?
Stupid things. Nothing weird.
Okay. Do you know someone that's been touched or something like that's happened to you?
No.
Okay. Did somebody tell you not to say something?
No.
Okay. Did somebody tell you what to say?
No.
If you were talked to?
No.
Okay. Has someone ever shown you a picture of someone with no clothes on?
No.
Have you seen any pictures with someone with no clothes on? Either kids, teenagers, or adults?
Except for sometimes we go in other cities and we see a picture, they just turn away.
Okay, like when you go to other cities, you
like
see
big cities, they have, pictures like that.
Okay. No one's ever shown them to you or made you look at them?
No.
Okay. Has someone ever asked you to take a picture
No.
of you or tried to take a picture of
No.
you? Okay. Has someone ever taken a picture of you?
No.
With clothes on?
Oh, with clothes, yeah.
Okay.
No, that would be tough.
Okay, and what pictures do you get taken? When does somebody take a picture of you?
Maybe, if we're at an occasion, at a fair, on a field trip, school pictures, family pictures, friend pictures.
Okay, just kind of in general. Okay. But no one's ever taken a picture of you with part of your clothes off or all of your clothes off? Or tried to?
No.
Okay. We're just going to go with the boy. And I'm going to wrap boy right up here. You okay?
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to let you put an X in the places of a boy's body. They're not supposed to be touched or looked at. Okay. And what do you call that place right there?
Same.
Private area?
Yeah.
Okay. In this place here? Private area as well. Make that be better. Okay. I'm sorry. Has someone ever, we'll set that there so they keep going on it. Has someone ever asked you to touch this private area? Has someone ever tried to make you touch that private area?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Has someone ever shown you their private area?
No. I haven't even talked to men and boys.
Okay. What about I know you don't, so you don't talk to boys?
I mean,
let me understand.
What do you mean? Okay, what?
Are you able to, did you talk to I know you have the brothers or
I talk to my brothers.
Okay, so you get to talk to your brothers. And what about the adults in the ministry?
Well, I don't
You
just
talk
sit
to
down and have a
them?
conversation with them, but if it's necessary for me to say something, it's not forbidden.
Okay.
I can say,
Yeah.
This is,
Okay. What about your pastor? I know you get to talk to him much, or
I'm not really around him.
Yeah.
He comes to church sometimes. I hear his messages. I've talked to him before, sometimes, I'll tell him something, that goes on in the church that I don't think is right or something. But I've never talked, alone with the pastor. There's always just someone else around.
Okay. So you haven't really been around him a whole lot then? You just...
I know him personally, but, I don't know. I've never, I don't know him, exactly personally. He's not, I've never talked to him, I talk to a friend, I could just say anything to him.
Right. Just kind of, if you need to tell him about something. Okay. Has someone ever made you touch this private area? Or asked you to touch that private area? Tried to make you touch that private area? Okay. Has someone ever shown you either one of those private areas?
No.
Okay. Have you ever seen any pictures of someone with no clothes on, a male or a boy with no clothes on?
I have in a baby book before.
Okay. A baby book? And was it a
No,
picture of
it was
someone?
It was just a little boy, and I just shut it. I don't have any desire to see it, so I just shut it, put it away.
Okay. Do you know of a boy that's been touched in those areas?